this movie gets delayed or if this movie ends up being bad, I really am gonna crash out.
But I want it now!
So, The Batman Part 2 has been delayed a second time by another year, and now the film will be releasing on October 1st, 2027. Well, I'm gonna crash out. I know I'm a little late to this topic, but hey, the movie is gonna come out late, so kinda fits. Anyways, The Batman Part 2 was announced back in 2022, 1 month after the first one came out. In January 2023, it was given the release date of October 3rd, 2025. But then in March 2024, it got delayed to October 2nd, 2026. But after that, in December of 2024, it was delayed again to October 1st, 2027. The question I have is, what the fuck is happening? So the movie keeps getting delayed because Matt Reeves still hasn't finished the script yet. He started writing it back in 2022, and it's 2025 now, but the script is still not finished yet. To be fair, the script was probably on hold because of the 2023 writer's strike, but come on, man, why is it taking this long? I'm just saying, this movie should be peak if it's taking this much time. It should be the best Batman movie, the best superhero movie, the best comic book movie, the best movie of the year, and the best movie of all time. Okay, maybe that's too much, but this movie better be worth the wait. A possible season 2 of Penguin has been discussed and is apparently being planned. What I've heard is that they're trying to find a way for the Batman Part 2 to set up Penguin Season 2. This might be a stretch, but maybe that means Penguin was originally going to die or get arrested somewhere in the Batman Part 2, but they did some rewrites so that they'll be able to do Penguin Season 2. Penguin, it was a really great show, and since it was such a hit, I can see why they want to do Season 2. I love this version of Penguin, so I'm happy to see more of him. It is confirmed he'll be in the Batman Part 2, but Colin Farrell has said he'll only have 5 or 6 scenes. Hopefully, with rewrites, they might add more, if it fits to the story, of course. Now, I've seen people theorize that the reason as to why they're delaying this movie so much is because they're trying to connect Matt Reeves' Batman to the DCU. I'm gonna be honest. If you think that is actually gonna happen, you are delusional as fuck. And as someone who loves Robert Pattinson as Batman, and would love to see him interacting with David Corenswet as Superman, this version of Batman is never gonna be the DCU's Batman. James Gunn has said multiple times that it's not gonna happen, and it's already confirmed we're getting a DCU Batman movie, Brave and the Bold, which will be an entirely different Batman who's more experienced, has his own Bat family, and is already on Damian Wayne Robin. Also, what we know about the DCU so far makes it almost impossible for the Batman to take place in the DCU. So far, we have Creature Commandos and the Superman trailer, which tells a lot about the universe. It is established that the DCU is an already lived-in universe. Batman actually makes an appearance in Creature Commandos. We see him in a flashback of Dr. Phosphorus' origin, even though it's just a silhouette. In the Batman, Bruce has only been Batman for 2 years, so if that Batman in Creature Commandos is Robert Pattinson, that would make no sense. That would mean that Batman fought Dr. Phosphorus sometime before the Batman in his first year, or sometime even after the movie. So he went from fighting the Riddler's incel army to fighting this skeleton guy. Like, come on. In Creature Commandos, it's established that metahumans, they've existed for a long time and are well known about. And the Batman universe, so far, it's been grounded and no metahumans exist, at least not yet. Some of the cope is that, oh, the Batman is a prequel to the DCU, but that doesn't make sense since that movie takes place in 2022, and Creature Commandos and like Superman, all the movies so far, they're taking place in the present, not in like the near future. I remember when the Batman came out, I was thinking that the sequel would come out in 2024 and the third movie will come out in 2027. I am a complete idiot for thinking that. Just want to say 5-year gap in between movies is crazy, especially since they started making this right after the first movie came out. I was 16 and in the 11th grade when the first movie came out. I'm gonna be almost 22 and graduated university when the sequel comes out. I do trust Matt Reeves with this movie. The first movie was a masterpiece. I loved it so much. I loved it so much that look at who I have here. Look at him. So cool. So cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am Fidgets. I also have this guy here. Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, so the first movie was so good. I have no doubt that the sequel will also be amazing. To be honest, I'd rather get a great Batman movie every 5 years than a mediocre Batman movie every 2 years. All I'm saying is we need to let Matt Reeves cook with this.
Let this man cook!
But I need Mr. Freeze to cryogenically freeze me until 2027 because I just need this movie now. And so far we know practically nothing about the movie. A lot of information we've gotten from Matt Reeves is pretty vague, which hey, save it for the trailer or when the movie comes out. So yeah, that's a good thing. Matt Reeves has said that Bruce Wayne will be finding it very hard to be Batman in this movie. He states that Batman's out there trying to grapple with the aftermath of everything that happened, which to some degree he blames himself for. So that's certainly exciting to see Bruce go through another character arc that is different from the previous movie. And Matt Reeves has also said that the villain for the Batman Part 2 will be surprising. We still have no idea who it will be, and I'm hoping they go with someone good or interesting. Hey, maybe Matt Reeves watched my videos about who should be the main villain of the movie and he took some notes and he was like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Let me rewrite this. Nah. But I do feel like one of the villains I mentioned in those videos has to actually turn out to be the main villain of the film because I mentioned a lot of villains and most of them make sense. All I'm saying is that as long as we get to see Dick Grayson in this movie, I will be happy. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to know what you guys think of all these delays. Does it piss you off like it pisses me off? Or are you fine with waiting 2 years and letting them take their time with this film? Seeing all these delays does make me want to crash out, but I do think the movie will be worth the wait. It's crazy that by the time this movie comes out, GTA 6 will be 2 years old. This movie is still probably gonna come out before the MCU Blade movie, which is crazy because Mahershala Ali was cast as Blade in the same year as Robert Pattinson was cast as Batman. We need to see what movie's gonna come out first, the Batman Part 2 or Beyond the Spider-Verse. What really is ticking me off about the Batman delays is that every time it gets delayed, it's always just by a year. Like, can't the delays just be like 3 to 6 months and not like a full year each time? Why does it have to always be so long? Matt Reeves really is trying to be the Playboy Cardi of directors. So that's the video. Anyways, my name's Noob, and I thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.